Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are making some covers for our dash. Alright? Now, what I mean by that is where the two main driver vents are and the AC controls, I don't have those in my car. As you can see behind me, I really don't have anything in my car. But we're making some covers for the dash, you know. So first things first, we need a template. Now to do that, what we have to do is let me rotate the camera around and then we'll get to it. Alright, so the two panels that we're working on today will be this panel right here, this kind of pockets. There's a air vent right in there. It's a little dark. Air vent in there. My light switch usually sits right here. And then the other panel that we're working on is this one, this big main vent with the AC controls, usually the radio AC controls. But we're making templates for these so then I can make some plexiglass form. So yeah, I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so you see how there's a nice outline of a circle right there? Nice outline. Okay, so you see the outline of the quarter. You can very vaguely make out the face, but you can really get the outside of the quarter. That's what we're doing today. We're going to be putting a piece of paper or cardboard paper, whatever you choose, up on the dash. We'll get that going. Either use a pencil or whatever your choice is, but we'll be doing that. That's how we'll get the outline. Okay, so I'm not going to show the whole process of how I did it personally. I've already got them done, but basically what you do is you put a piece of paper over the top. You either rub your finger to get a nice crease, or use the pencil method, or like any type of crayon or marker can really do it. But we got that one, nice template. And then I also have this one, nice big panel template right there. Now I'll go inside. These are close to the size. You know, it's not fully accurate, but they're close. I can make a panel that fits right in there. Perfect for switches and gauges. So we'll go inside. I have a piece of plexiglass that I'm using, and we'll cut that out. Alright? Alright, so we're here in the living room. This is my plexiglass panel or sheet that I have. I'm not too sure how great this is. After getting the first pieces out, I didn't get to record it. I went ahead and just kind of like went crazy and cut it. But you kind of like crack it off. At least with my Dremel tool, that's kind of like how it reacted. This one was a little bit better. I was able to kind of like really get the cut going. But it's very difficult to work with. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bend it the way I want to. We'll see. We'll apply some heat, and if this doesn't work, then we'll just go to an aluminum panel. But I figured having a clear panel and like backlighting the dash would be pretty cool. But we'll see. This material is kind of hard to work with. I'm not too sure how it's going, but here's the pieces so far. I have my templates with my templates right there, and then I have this piece. As you can see, it's kind of cut out. It's a little rough. I still need to sand down the sides and whatnot, but we have that piece, and then we have the big piece. Again, this shit's really hard to cut. My next thought on how to deal with this is to do a bunch of small drills or make those bunch of small little drill holes all the way around, and then it'll be a lot easier to cut with my Dremel tool. But I'm not sure how to bend it. That's the other big issue. But we'll deal with that hurdle whenever it comes. Right now, I'm gonna set this up to where I can. I'll get a small drill bit, and then we'll just follow the line, make a bunch of small little drill holes. Hopefully, it doesn't crack. With the small drill holes, I just have to go easy. But yeah, let's see how it goes. It might be a flop, and we might just go to like aluminum or something. But yeah, this would be cool if we could get it working. As you can see, I want to do a window as well. But yeah, let's get to it. I'll get everything set up. All right, so here's the setup. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm using this wood crate that I have. It's kind of like a ottoman, or like a, I don't know what the fuck you call it. It's a table or something. But we'll use this as a kind of piece to drill into. That way I'm not drilling into my fake wood flooring or my carpet. Or the concrete, you don't want to be doing that either. And as you can see, I have a cheap set of, I believe that was $10. The drill bit set, and then my Ryobi drill. But yeah, let's try this out. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right. Alright, so now that we're done with the smaller piece, that went pretty well. It didn't crack. At the very end, we saw that little piece chip off, but that's not too big of a deal. Now we're going to move on to this one. This one's a lot bigger. It's probably going to cause a lot more troubles, but yeah, here we go. I'll record a little bit of this and then probably knock out most of it off the camera. But yeah, let's get into this. Alright, so we have a lot of the holes, well, not a lot of them, but we got some holes drilled. I'm going to go through now and poke a lot more holes in this, and then next time you see this, it should be out of its square. I'll use the Dremel tool, then knock the little bridges out in between, take the pieces off, and then I might even sand it down. But I might do that on camera also, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock these out, and then we'll jump into sanding and whatnot. Alright, so as you guys can see from all the holes in my little cabinet table thing, I got all my holes drilled on both pieces. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my Dremel tool, grab a nice little blade and just nip between all the little drill bit holes. And once that's done, then we'll grab the sanding bit and we'll go ahead and sand it all down. We either use the Dremel to sand it, or I might sand it by hand. We'll see. I'm not too sure yet, but that's the next step. I got all the drills holed. It's time for this bad boy. Let's see how long it'll last. Here we go. Alright, so I have these pliers holding this. I really don't want to get my fingers close to this little spitting death wheel that'll just chop a finger off. I grabbed these pliers. It's gonna give me a lot more leverage to cut all the way through. I want to like really do too much. It won't be like all the way over here doing like weird angle cuts and stuff. So it should be fairly straight. We'll get through this piece, and I probably won't record the other piece just because it's gonna take so long. But we'll see. I'll probably do a little bit. But yeah, we got this little upper fin all nice and cut, and now we're gonna work on down here. Get the rest of this piece cut. All right. So we got that all cut through. It went not as bad as I thought, you know, it wasn't too difficult. I feel like this was gonna be the easier side out of the two anyways. So we'll stop with this piece for now. It's as far as I want to get it to, and then I'm gonna work on the other piece, and I'll let you guys know how that one goes. Alright? Alright, I'll catch back up with you whenever I get an update on that big panel. Alright, so that went pretty well. I didn't show the cleanup, it was quite a mess after going through all of it. But we got it all drilled out, I got it all cut. Both pieces look fairly nice. Not too bad, not too bad. They have the general shape, you know, I might need to do some sanding here and there, but for the two pieces, you know, I can't really be too upset. It's the next hurdle though with these is using heat and trying to bend it at the correct line. So I have to go back outside of the car. We'll first bring these outside of the car, see if they fit. If they don't fit, then we'll work on sanding them down, as well as we'll get the angle that we need to do to bend them. And I think I'm just going to use a hairdryer on like high heat, low fan. If that doesn't work, I have a map torch, but that gets way too hot. So we'll see what we can do. But for the most part, we got a hard template done. Next is going to the car. So I guess I'll see you guys out there.